24th birthday might have just passed, but the one present I wished for, you guessed it, More Shit Monday. And it looks like I got my wish. It's the gift that keeps on giving. More Shit Monday is brought to you by CVS Health. Roll the clip, Queen Emma. First up on this postpartum themed doom scroll, something I hadn't considered doing before when coming home with a newborn.
Okay, so serious question, and you don't have to answer this if you don't want to, but like, what do you do with your newborn when you bring it home? Like, what's the first thing that you do? Do you give it the house tour? Hey, so here's your room, here's the bathroom, here's the fridge. What do you do? I'd really like to know, because I'm about to do the thing, and I feel really awkward about it. Like, what do you do? Do you, like, hey, here's your house? Yeah, so anyway, some clarity would be really nice.
I just had an epiphany. That's crazy. Okay, I had an epiphany you just watched my brain go like, whoa. Because my thought was, how old were my children when they first saw the basement, and were they like, what the fuck is this place? Because of how long they had been in the house and never seen the basement. Wow. That's a moment. When I brought my babies home from the hospital, I did not give them a house tour. I think that a crib style house tour is the only way to do it. If you're going to do a house tour, like, you better show them what's in the fridge, because you get it. When Finn came home from the hospital, the exciting part is getting to let her meet the girls. Besides that, I couldn't tell you. Real ones also know my ass booked it to the comments, because this comment says, you go home and take the fattest nap you've ever had. And that is a great recommendation. An outstanding recommendation. What I will say is, you're actually probably going to go home and watch more TV than you've watched in years. Specifically that first child. Your first child, you're going to watch more TV in the first few weeks when that baby's sleeping than you've watched in a long time. You're going to have a new meaning to the word binge watch, okay? You're going to need to pick a couple series on that. I remember watching in the hospital, Jason and I started Great British Baking Show. We watched, I'm pretty sure, an entire season over a span of 2 days. The other girls, I swear we started a series every single time I gave birth. So like during the laboring process, I was like, I'm gonna watch my thing, you watch your thing. And then once we would get into recovery, we would put it on the laptop and we would be like, okay, let's get some bagels. And it would just be us and television. Someone else said, we put her in her bassinet and stared at her till she cried. My husband was like, they really let us just have a kid. Thank you for this. Thank you for this. Because when you leave the hospital, there is a moment of like, they trust us with this. It feels like the gravity, they're not taking serious the gravity of the situation. They're not taking it seriously. Someone else said, step 1, introduce her to her big brother, my dog. That I still remember when we brought Wyatt's baby blanket home and we gave it to Winnie, and Winnie took it outside and she laid on it and she snuggled it on the deck. God, I miss that dog. And that is a core memory of mine. I love introducing the dog to babies. I love that I'm prioritizing the dog in that sentence. I love introducing the baby to the dogs because they're your firstborn child. Wyatt knows that. Wyatt will tell you. Who is my firstborn child? Winnie. My dogs are my firstborn children. All the time I advocate for Patricia now, I literally tell my kids, you better not be mean to my dog. And they're like, we're your kids. And I'm like, yeah, don't be mean to my dog. Because I'll kick your butt for my dog. To be fair, when I say kick my butt to my kids, they actually think that I mean like put my foot, like tap my foot on their butt. they think that that's funny. Specifically, I do it to dad. I say, you're mad at him, you want me to kick his butt, and then I tap my foot on his butt, and they think it's the funniest thing they've ever seen. So in our house, kicking someone's butt, that's the extent that we go to. So there's that. Anyway, that was a little ADHD side quest.